Today, more than 5 billion people use the internet. Every second, millions of messages are sent. Millions of videos are watched. Trillions of dollars move through digital networks. But the first message in internet history contained only two letters, L and O. On October 29, 1969, researchers at the University of California attempted to send the word Logan to another computer. The system crashed. Only the letters L and O made it through. Those two letters marked the beginning of one of the greatest technological revolutions in human history. At the time, the internet did not exist. The world was in the middle of the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union were competing for technological dominance. American military researchers faced a serious problem. What would happen if a war destroyed major communication centers? Would the entire network collapse? This question led to an idea that would eventually change the world. Scientists began developing a network with no single control center. If one part failed, the rest could continue operating. The result was ARPANET, the direct ancestor of today's internet. At first, the network connected only 4 computers. No one imagined that one day billions of people would rely on a system built from that experiment. In 1971, another breakthrough changed everything. The first email was sent. Today, hundreds of billions of emails travel across the internet every day, but it all began with a simple test message. Around the same time, the famous @ symbol became part of digital communication. Few people realized that this symbol would eventually be used by billions of people around the world. In 1983, one of the most important moments in internet history arrived. A communication standard known as TCP/IP was adopted. In simple terms, it became the common language of the internet. Different computers could finally communicate with one another. Even today, the modern internet still relies on this technology. In 1988, the internet experienced one of its first major disasters. A computer virus known as the Morris worm spread across the network. Within hours, thousands of computers were affected. It became one of the first large-scale cyber attacks in history. For the first time, the world realized that the internet could be both powerful and dangerous. Then came a breakthrough that transformed everything. In 1989, British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, the WWW. This was the invention that turned the internet from a tool for researchers into something ordinary people could use. For the first time, information could be connected through clickable links. Finding information became easier than ever before. The internet began growing at an incredible rate. During the 1990s, millions of computers joined the network. New websites appeared every day. The internet felt like a new digital frontier waiting to be explored. But there is something many people still misunderstand. Most people believe the internet depends primarily on satellites. The reality is very different. More than 95% of international internet traffic travels through cables on the ocean floor. These underwater cables connect continents. They stretch across oceans for thousands of miles. Today, hundreds of submarine cables form the backbone of the global internet. Combined, their total length exceeds 1 million kilometers, enough to circle the Earth many times. If several major cables were damaged, entire countries could lose access to large portions of the internet. Surprisingly, one of the internet's strangest enemies has been sharks. There have been multiple cases where sharks bit underwater communication cables. As a result, some cables now include special protective layers. The internet has become one of the most complex systems ever built by humanity. Every second, billions of data packets travel across the planet. When you watch a video, send a message, or open a website, countless devices work together behind the scenes. Perhaps the most fascinating fact of all is that the internet does not exist in a single place. There is no master switch. No single machine controls it. The internet is a vast network made up of millions of servers, hundreds of thousands of networks, and billions of connected devices. Today, modern civilization depends on it. Education, business, banking, communication, entertainment. Almost every part of daily life is connected to the internet, yet all of it can be traced back to two simple letters sent in 1969. L and O. Sometimes changing the course of human history requires nothing more than two letters.